Welcome back to Ozarks Live. We're very lucky to be hanging out with our good friend from the Tailgate host, Jamie Johansson. Happy holidays to you, by the way.
Merry Christmas. Thanks for having me back.
Yeah, we're here to talk
you.
about Christmas trees.
Absolutely.
What is more Christmas than a Christmas tree in
And
the
I have to
living
question,
room?
are you guys real tree owners or artificial?
I am a forever tree person.
And I always have been until this year, so I learned a lot.
I've done both.
Back and forth?
Right now I have an artificial, but I've gone both ways, even with one of those little things in a pot. I'll decorate that sort of thing.
Well,
Yeah,
we
when
went
I was-
too big this year.
Well,
Oh, did you?
I know people love the real ones, and when I was little, my parents would indulge me, and we'd get a second one for our playroom, but that's been more years ago than I care to count. So anyway, what have you got for us about growing Christmas trees?
Well,
Because this is a
I've
big
got
deal.
some random real Christmas tree trivia for you today so that we can share with our viewers a little bit more about the industry as a whole.
Love it.
All right.
Okay, so the very first question.
Okay.
How many millions, with an M, of real Christmas trees are sold each year in the United States? Think big.
Okay, 30 million.
Okay.
50 million.
25 to 30 million are sold each year, but the biggest fact is that there's over 350 million trees growing each year.
Okay.
So
Wow.
Cool.
and they're grown by farmers across the United States.
Yeah, but you have to keep that cycle going.
It's
That's why you're saying
always
growing versus harvested, sold,
Sold.
whatever.
Takes a while.
Yeah,
Okay.
it takes a while, and that's my next question.
Okay.
How many years does it take to grow a Christmas tree before it's harvested? Think average height, maybe 6, 7, or 4, 5, 6, 7
And there are
feet.
different varieties, so I would
Correct.
imagine it would be different for different ones, but
Yes, it will.
5 years.
I'm going to half a foot a year, maybe.
You're putting science into it. I love it.
15 years.
Okay, so you both are correct. So it's about 7 years on average.
Okay.
But if you're thinking a 6 to 7 foot tree, it could be every bit of 15 years.
Wow.
So you
Okay.
have to think about planning before. It's not something like they said they're in production for 9 years before they even were able to
Yeah, they
start
said,
selling.
what, they opened it in 2002
Yeah,
or something
it's
like
a
that?
process.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
but Charity's a Christmas fanatic, so
Oh my
she
gosh,
doesn't
she's
mind the
Yeah,
wait.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
yeah,
she's
yeah.
all about, and I just love that story. Anyway.
So next question,
Okay.
true or false? Not trying to trick you here, but it's better to buy an artificial Christmas tree than cut one down, an evergreen down every year. True or false?
Better to buy artificial than cut down a real tree.
Correct.
Oh, I could go either way
Something
on
in me
this.
says yes, and the other part of me says no, because you need to cut.
So it's false because we're talking about renewable and non-renewable resources. So every time that tree is cut down, 3 seedlings are planted in its place. So that's a renewable product. Artificial trees are made out of plastics and add more chemicals and stuff. So they're a non-renewable
And sooner or
products.
later, it's going in a landfill.
And you can't recycle them.
Ah, okay.
Good point. All right, I think we have time for one more.
Okay, one more.
Okay.
Let's jump to an ID question.
Okay.
So a pine tree with soft, flexible needles and is bluish in color.
First thing that
Fur of it.
pops to my mind is a blue spruce.
Okay, it's a white pine. So you know, like the really fluffy, soft needles right here.
Okay.
So not the best for hanging ornaments, but how luscious this is in
Yeah.
full. Yep.
It's really lush. Yeah, like you said, it's nice.
I
full,
took home
you know.
a Fraser fir because they were shorter needled, stronger limbs, and they retain their needles longer, so they'll last longer, and my house smells amazing.
I
That's
know
the
it
best part.
smells
Exactly.
The real one, you come in, oh yeah, it's
I just
beautiful.
I always hope all the trees get taken home. I hate seeing the trees
Well,
left
I'll
over
tell you
after
this,
Christmas.
that they were sold out last weekend.
They were. Good for
And so
them.
don't head to Southwest City to buy a tree this year, but plan for next year.
Okay.
And go uneducated.
And there are places to take your trees once you're through with them.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, there are.
Mine's
Okay.
going to last until February.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
My goal.
All right, Jamie Johansson.
Jamie,
Thank you
thanks
so
a lot.
much.
Fun. We'll be right back.